E3 of 2015, Microsoft unveiled the Xbox One Elite controller. It was an Elite Pro style controller that had trigger stops, paddles on the back, removable thumbsticks, and a replaceable D-pad. This is a controller that a lot of people did not think would do very well on the market due to its $150 price tag it had at launch. But once this controller came out, man, was the frenzy real. People were trying to get their hands on this controller all the way up into April when it was readily available in all stores. A lot of people thought that Microsoft needed to make a refresh in this controller because the Xbox One Elite controller did have some flaws. Now fast forward to January 2018, and a Korean website actually has some leaked photo and information about the new Xbox One Elite controller that they're dubbing version 2. And that's what we're going to talk about right now. What up everybody, it's your boy Gaming Forte, back at it with another video. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, it definitely helps out the channel a lot. Now since the beginning of 2018, it looks like Microsoft can't keep any secrets, and this Elite controller is one of the latest ones that's actually come out. I believe a lot of people in the community believe this was actually something that was going to happen, and it was going to happen sooner rather than later. You have the new Xbox One X on the market, and you kind of want to have a controller that's going to mirror it in its functionality and just bring it up to new standards so we can actually have a better functioning controller. The couple of issues I had with my Elite controller was stick drift. Two of them had this problem. Now I did have a warranty through Best Buy to actually get it replaced, so it wasn't a big deal to get another one, but I know some people actually had issues with trying to get ones replaced. But if you go through Microsoft, all you pretty much got to do is tell them you had an Elite controller and they'll just send out a replacement for you, and you just send your other one back, which is really cool for Microsoft because $150 on a controller is nothing to sneeze at. That is the price of two standard controllers. Actually, it's a little bit more than two standard controllers, so you really don't want to have consumers feeling like they're throwing their money away. But if you get an Elite controller, you will be holding the best functioning controller you ever held in your life, in my opinion. I own two of them. I was a huge fan of the 360 controller. I felt like up until that point the 360 controller was the best controller ever made by man, and I still live by that when it comes to the console side of it. But when it comes to this Elite controller, I have two of them, and really I just keep one as a backup just in case something ever happened to my original one. And they also have a Gears of War one that actually retails for $200, but if you look on places like eBay, that controller goes up to like $400 or $500 if you actually can find one. That just lets you know how much people love this type of controller. So this version 2 that's coming out, hopefully that'll get announced at E3 this year and we get a release date by the end of this year. But it's a lot of new features that this Elite controller has in it. Now, I'm not going to show any of the pictures on the actual video because I don't want to get any type of copyright strike or takedown from Microsoft. But if these leaks are to be correct, it looks like the new Elite controller is going to support Bluetooth wireless connectivity, a USB-C wired connection, and a magnetic charging connector similar to Apple's MagSafe hookup, a built-in battery pack, and it also shows that it's going to have 3 levels of hair trigger locks, longer travel on the paddles, and a 3-profile switch compared to the Xbox One Elite. Standard one has a 2-profile switch. Now let me start off by saying I love a lot of the features that they're adding to this controller. I love the fact that they're adding another step for the trigger stop. They're adding an extra profile. I would actually like to see more than just 3, but most people don't even really use more than 1 or 2 anyways because a lot of games still have the same button configure layout like Call of Duty, Destiny, games I play. I very rarely change the actual position of my profile when I'm playing different games. But the one thing I wish they wouldn't change is the fact that it comes with a rechargeable battery. I prefer to have regular batteries and just buy the rechargeable battery pack because I like the fact that if my controller battery dies, I just replace it. Versus on a PS4, if I have a controller die, then I have to either order a brand new battery through Amazon and replace it by opening up the controller, which voids the warranty on the actual product. But on the other hand, with every Xbox 360 and Xbox One controller up to this date, all you had to do is just buy new batteries or buy the actual rechargeable battery pack so you can actually just change those on the fly without having to worry about replacing your whole controller. Now, some people are really keen on actually having rechargeable batteries. Some people feel like for $150 that the Xbox One Elite controller should already have came with rechargeable batteries, and I'm not against that. I don't want it to be rechargeable basically and that's it. I'd rather them have put the rechargeable battery in the box, and I think that's something Microsoft could have did, and I feel like that's what they should have did in this instance because I don't want to have to buy another $150 controller controller because the battery goes dead. I do know you'll probably be able to order that battery online like any other battery, but it's just the fact that nobody has time for that and really don't want to actually mess around with it. So hopefully that part of the leak isn't true, but I have a very strong suspicion feeling that it probably will be, and it might drive up the price of the controller a little bit, because I think this controller may go for a little bit more, especially since they had the design lab, because I think they're going to let this controller be customized right on their website and you get it in different colors and everything. That's something that I'm actually hoping that they do, because I wish they actually opened it up for the Elite controller, because my second one, instead of it just being the black and gray, I would have rather have one that has a lot of different colors, or just something that expresses the way I feel about my controller. So that is a few of the things that I'm actually looking forward to and hyped about this controller if these rumors are true. So these are my thoughts and what I think about the rumor of the controller and the things I want out of it. Now I want to turn this over to the comment section and to you guys. Let's have a conversation and talk about, what do you think about this leak and this rumor? If this is true, are you going to pick up an Xbox One Elite controller? Do you want to see it go through design labs and actually have more functionality and other colors added to it? What are you looking for out of an Elite version 2 if it is going to be made? Let's talk about that down in the comment section. And as always, thanks for watching this video. Sub to the channel if you haven't. Like this video if you like the content. It definitely helps out the channel a lot. Turn on those notifications, gonna let you know the next time my video go live. It's your boy Gaming Forte. You guys have a great week, and I'm gonna talk to you in the next video. Have a good day. Peace.